Alright, so this is game one of the semi-final match between Miki Norite and Furrybeastman. Miki Norite is part of the A16 clan, and Furrybeastman is part of one. I haven't actually heard of A16 before, but I know one, so
No, me neither.
it's interesting.
But
And
yeah,
has it
you can't
started?
show the builds yet, but
Oh,
it's
no, it hasn't started
looking
yet.
pretty interesting. Actually, this looks very old school, like very very old school, to me at
Okay.
least, or like a mix of the very old school and the kind of new stuff that or new stuff. It's not new by now. It's
Hmm.
Shogun 2, but the stuff we started seeing in the end, like dominated basically all the last year of Shogun.
Oh man.
Okay,
But yeah,
looks like they're readying up.
more Shogun on my channel. Yay. Yay.
Okay, so should I go through the build
Yes. Over
of
Mickey's build, you mean? Yeah.
Mikinori? Yep. So up front we have of his main line 3 Naginata attendants backed up by 3 lone swords with Banzai, and on his
Okay.
far right flank we see a Yari Samurai. We have the Matchrock Warrior Monks with the increased range. We have the Naginata attendants backed up by another lone sword with Banzai. Hidden units, I'm not sure we should go into them too much. Doesn't really matter, I guess. He's got a Daikyu Samurai with the increased range as well, which is also, I don't know, quite uncommon with the expensive archers later in the Shogun.
Yeah. Maybe
The,
on this map might be a good idea.
yeah, this map with the forests
Well, I don't know.
combined
It's
with
too
the
many
slightly opened
forests.
areas, but
Yeah.
but if you get a good position
Yes.
in one of these woods where there's open territory in front, or like around the Moral
Yeah.
Shrine, or Morale Shrine rather. It's quite a good position, like close to where it is now.
Yes.
Um, but then we also see a mix of light cavalry and
Hmm.
Yari cavalry. We have 3 of each, I believe. The Yari cavalry having the 2 chevrons that make them really cost effective with the melee attack. And his general is a mix of leadership and melee. And that is it for his build. You want to go over Fury Beast?
Okay. Furrybeastman, he has Light Cav on his left with a Yari Fire Cav rank 6 actually. Supported by a Yari Sam rank 6 and a Nag Monk rank 2. Then he has more Cav coming in, another Light Cav with a Yari Cav rank 2. He also has a Katana Samurai. Well, looks like 2 Katana Samurai in the center. Both are level 8 actually. Interesting. And he might have more, but we don't see them in that forest. We don't know. But it's at least 2. And then we see on the right flank a Nag Monk rank 6 with Yari Sam rank 4. Also Yari Cav called Max Penetration rank 6. And some more hidden units. But looks like there's an engagement happening on the left flank of Furrybeastman. Ooh. That Fire Cav destroying stuff here.
That fire cap being extremely effective,
Yeah.
backed up by both spears and Yari, another Yari cavalry. So this engagement here is actually really bad for Mikinori. The light cap
Ooh.
trying to come in to support, but that's just another unit that's gonna go down
Yeah.
the drain. I think he should have just retreated there. He's trying to use the Daikyus, managed to rack up 29 kills already on that Naginata Warrior Monk actually, which is great use of the Daikyu.
Light Cav didn't charge the Lone Sword for some reason. Now it will, but it's not the best charge.
Oh, where are we
Weird.
talking now?
The same flank.
Oh yes,
Like
yes.
Yeah.
And it's still got Bansai, so that it
Oh,
might actually tie
look
up
in the
that
center.
entire flank for quite some
Katana
time.
Samurai.
The center, that
Light
that's
Cav.
gonna be a nice charge with the light cavalry. It's gonna be a sacrifice of the unit though, but if they manage to deal some damage to that heavy melee infantry, that might be worth it.
Yeah.
He managed to pull back the Matchrock Warrior Monks, but he has taken some casualties on them. Naginata attendants and Katana Samurai getting bogged down by Yara Samurai by the shrine here, getting flanked by lone swords. That's pretty good engagement actually for Mikinori, but that light cavalry from Furry Beast, that might actually just turn that battle completely around.
So I think this Lone Sword didn't get a charge, sort of like to the center, but on the right of Furrybeastman. You see it's engaged there. I don't think it got a charge off. So that is going to be pretty bad with it. And still doesn't have an attack order, so it's not fighting very efficiently there. Looks like this Yari cab from Furrybeastman gonna go for a rear charge on the Lone Swords, but it might get intercepted. No, it does not. Or does it? It's gonna stop
Oh,
a part of the charge at least.
yeah, but that's
Yeah.
still a pretty
Yeah.
decent charge, I think. Yeah, it makes them waver even.
Ooh.
If he's forced to actually use Bonsai there, that would be really bad.
Yeah.
He has used Rally, so they should just barely stay in the fight. But that back charge as well. The left flank now completely gone for Mikinori. He is winning slightly in the center though, but I'm not sure it's convincing enough to actually be able to take all those units on that right flank. He does, however, have the missile advantage here, putting some fire arrows down on the general of Furrybeast. Taking out a man or two there, and he does have the matchlocks, yeah. Putting some pain on those Yari cavalry, that's a great volley.
That is max penetration on the max penetration Yari cab. They go down so quickly, down to 16. It's still quite difficult to call because it can go any way.
But if he manages to kite this effectively and just snipe that general, this should be Mikinori's games, shouldn't it? Because
Yes.
I see no real cavalry. We have that max penetration Yari cavalry of 16 men, and then we have a light cavalry of 17 men, both low on morale. Like one volley from either missile unit should break them. He needs to pull back now, though. He's getting dangerously close to those Naginatas. They're actually gonna catch a few of these guys, which is a mistake. He was too late at running away, and then the cavalry is gonna come in. He has no support. He needs to use his general to support there, or the cavalry is gonna. Oh, he's trying to intercept with the Yari cavalry, but he just barely manages, and routes the last remaining cavalry unit, basically of Furrybeast.
Yeah.
Well, the light cav is routing as well, but he has his general still,
Yeah.
looking decently healthy, and he has quite a few points put into melee.
It's general against general though. Because they both have 28 men. No, this one has 22 for easy.
Yeah, so Mikinori's cavalry contingent is looking pretty strong.
Yeah.
Combined with the missiles, that should be enough to win this. Oh, and looking at the morale as well now of Furrybeast. His general's dying, it's over. That was a close game, actually.
Yeah.
Could have gone either way, but these missile units late game are so strong.
I think something is wrong with my graphics. Doesn't look great.
Maybe you turned it down to try to imitate a Shogun or a StarCraft pro gamer.
I don't know about that. But wait, I said it's game 1, but it's best of 1.
Yeah, it's best of 1, so Mikinori is actually advancing on to the finals. And let's see if we can actually cast the other semi-final as well, if they haven't started yet.
Look at that lone sword, 227 kills.
I haven't loaded yet, I'm just loading up. But it was Mikinori made a great effort there, managed to keep his missiles really healthy until the late game, and that really paid off. The matchlock monks are so powerful, especially at taking down cavalry and the heavier infantry units, and the Daikyus managed to rack up some nice kills on the Naginata warrior monks. So he did a really nice job with the missiles, even though he got slightly caught there at the end with the matchlock monks. He managed to get away, did a good job at catching them with his Yari cavalry and intercepting the charges. Yeah, he did a great job hunting down the last cavalry. Overall, really well played by both players, but Miki Norite taking the better build, I'd say, for that map. You almost need that. You almost need that at least one matchlock unit to fend off cavalry, etc.
But it was a good start for Furrybeastman, though. I mean, if you look at the inflamed bumholes, they got 122 kills, and a lot of it is cav, so very nice. But then I'm really disappointed in Tom Cruise's monks. Only 55 kills.
Yes, not very impressive. The monks are kind of a difficult unit to bring, actually. Since they are so vulnerable to the missiles, you really need to get them into battle safely or really fast. And he didn't really manage to do either. He took a lot of casualties to that Daikyu samurai. But these loan swords with Banzai are still surprisingly sturdy.
Yes, they have always been so, and they got more and more popular, I think, as time passed on. But anyway.
Well, there was the loan sword spam
Yeah,
period.
it was as well, but then they almost disappeared and then they came back.
Yeah,
but yeah,
they got nerfed, so.
yeah, yes. But yeah, see you guys in the final, or maybe second semi-final. We'll see.